today I'd like to review another piece of kind of running gear, which I've been using for a little while now, probably about since last spring. And that is the Under Armour Storm Run Liner gloves, which you can see here. The first impressions and general observations for these, they've got quite a kind of tech kind of look, with this sort of little embossed stuff here. Kind of light grey colour with a sort of brown purple underhue of the material on this part of the glove, on the tops of them. And then, yeah, as you can see, they've also got reflective details. They've got this reflective line and reflective Under Armour logo here. And underneath they've got this kind of touchscreen material. It's kind of a tech grid kind of layout. So that's what they look like. So in terms of the positives, I'll say they fit quite nicely. They're kind of a snug, kind of stretchy material, and yeah, they fit okay. I'm going to put them on to show. It's pretty stretchy, yeah. So there you go. It's a bit zoomed in, but yeah, let me zoom out. Yeah. So yeah, and another positive is that they provide some insulation around the 5 to 10 degrees Celsius mark, I would say. Once it gets a bit colder than that, as I'll come on to, they're not much good, but like you know, in that kind of slightly cold, maybe spring or autumn weather, they're okay. Like they'll provide enough insulation for running that weather. But yeah, it's quite a narrow frame, and then also your hands won't get sweaty in these. Really, they're pretty breathable. I haven't felt uncomfortable from the heat or sweat or anything like that at any point while wearing them. So that's obviously a plus. But that's about it in terms of the positives for these. So I'm going to move on to the negatives. So the first negative, and a pretty serious one for me, because I bought these largely because they have a touchscreen function, is that once I washed them once, the touchscreen function basically evaporated, and they're completely not touchscreen anymore. I mean, like I haven't been able to use them with the touchscreen since that wash, and that was ages ago, which is pretty annoying, and it's like a pretty big problem for something that markets itself as touchscreen and for running, because obviously you need to be able to wash running gloves or anything that you use for running because it gets sweaty. So yeah, that's you know, so one of the major functions out, and that's pretty disappointing. And then the other thing is that once it gets down below about 5 degrees, or maybe even a bit higher than that, this is Celsius obviously, once it gets down below that, then these basically become useless. You'll feel the chill as much as you would feel it with no gloves on, as far as I can see. And so yeah, they're not really very useful as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, and so that's kind of all the positives and negatives. It's quite a quick video because they're quite self-explanatory, really. In terms of lifestyle and uses, these are obviously made for running, and that's all that I've used them for. And I've only used them alone. Maybe they could be better used with a liner, not as a liner, because their name is liner gloves, so perhaps I'm just using them wrong. But yeah, for me, running only basically, and running in kind of slightly cold, slight chill weather, I would say. In terms of value for money, I bought these on offer for about £13. I think they're down from about 20. So I guess I didn't lose much, and I've used them a fair bit in temperature ranges that I discussed, so like between probably like 5 and 10 degrees, or 5 and 11, 12 degrees. But if I'm honest, I wish I'd kind of just taken the money and put it towards some better gloves, some better kind of running gloves that would be both breathable and actually warm, and also that might have a touchscreen feature that actually works after a wash. So in terms of the overall rating, I'm going to give them a 3 out of 10. I would actually give them lower because they seem kind of pointless to me. But I've used them in those specific temperature ranges, and also the fact that they might be better used as a liner, you know, I'll give them a little bit of a pass for that. But if it wasn't for that, I would give them 2, probably. So yeah, this has been a really quick review of just, I just thought I'd get this out there because, yeah, basically I don't think really people should be buying these. There's plenty of other options on the market that, you know, for similar prices, and probably do a better job. So yeah. So yeah, if you found this video useful, then please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more reviews on everything from tech through to sports gear and running stuff through to style and fashion. All right, thank you.